welcome to Prudent News. Now look at the headlines. ESG's irregularities continue even in Parivartan government. Large number of contracts issued without tenders during 2012 IFFI. Payments made without necessary clearances. Prudent Exclusive. Parents' Organisation on MOI 4 sets deadline for the government. Set up MOI committee by 29 July. Resolve issue by 30th September. CM says 15-member committee within 8 days. High Court asks for government's reply on the steps taken to curb illegalities at Goa Meat Complex. Gives 4 weeks to file reply. Garbage treatment plant at Kalangut worth 100 crore rupees. Similar plant in South Goa, but site unidentified. Government mum on Bangini. And Athletic Stadium falls behind schedule. Wet weather plays spoil sport for Lusophobia Games infrastructure. Now news in detail. It seems the Parivartan phenomenon has failed to reform the Entertainment Society of Goa headed by the Chief Minister. Documents in possession of Prudent clearly reveal violation of guidelines by the ESG in allotting different contracts during 2012 IFFI and payments made to certain agencies without requisite permissions. Contracts worth 1.5 crore rupees were issued even without tenders. ESG's general body is supposed to meet on Tuesday. Will it make any difference? Here is an exclusive report.
If anyone uses RTI Act to expose misdeeds in the ESG, they do not provide him the information. They let the person fight a legal battle to get simplest of info in the society. This is the modus operandi of the controversial ESG and its functionaries. Here is an RTI document which clearly reveals a blatant violation of rules by the body where the society agrees that crucial contracts were awarded to certain parties without any tendering procedure. Question asked under RTI whether the ESG has invited tenders for venue constructs, sound, light, stage, barricading, sitting arrangements, etc. for cultural programs organized during IFFI 2012. The answer from the ESG: no advertisement was published inviting tenders for venue construct, sound, light, etc. for cultural program. Surprisingly, Augie DeMello, the applicant, had to register his protest with the first appellate authority of the ESG, as the Public Information Officer of the ESG, Shripad Naik, refused to divulge these details in his first attempt. But this doesn't end here. Here comes another document which exposes blatant irregularity. The Technical Audit Committee observations regarding fees of the artists who performed at the cultural programs. Technical Audit Committee observes, the committee found that most of the rates quoted by the programmers appeared to be on the higher side and advised to negotiate. Programs cost conducted in hangar of some events appears to be on higher side and need negotiation. Now here is an interesting part. Technical committee held this meeting on 13th April 2013 and advised the ESG to renegotiate all the rates. But was it possible? No, because the society had already cleared bills worth 75 lakh rupees out of 3 crore rupees on 7th March 2013 without any approval from the technical committee. Payment without approval of technical audit, 75.7 lakh rupees. Payment for performances in Panji, 44.8 lakh rupees. Payment for performance outside Panji, 34 lakh rupees. ESG's general body is meeting on Tuesday. Sources told Prudent that dissident BJP MLA Vishnu Wagh may be appointed as working president of the ESG during the meeting. The controversial ESG general manager will continue to serve him. Interestingly, Shripad Naik holds all the strings in the ESG. He is the GM, the Public Information Officer and Chairman of the Technical Audit Committee of the ESG. Will Mr. CM clean the mess before another IFFI creates a more dangerous scam? Bureau Report, Prudent.
Force has given an ultimatum of 29 July to set up a committee to decide on MOI. Force have given government a deadline of 30th September to resolve the issue. Force held a meeting on Monday at the Church Hall in Panji and demanded that MOI committee should consist of at least 3 members from Force. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar has said that government has shortlisted 35 names and the committee of 15 members will be formed within next 8 days.
Forum for Children's Right to Education held its North Goa Executive Committee members meeting at Panji. They passed a resolution demanding to resolve the medium of instruction issue before 30th September.
Been resolved by the parents of Goa and Force that we should set a deadline for the government. 29th is the deadline set for formation of the committee. Another resolution passed is that 3 members minimum from Force have to be there. And the committee is given time till 30th September to conclude with the findings and the suggestions on the MOI issue.
Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar informed that government has received 35 names for the MOI committee and the 15-member committee will be formed within next 8 days.
फायल आयल्या म्हजे कडेन पण तांच्यांनी 35 नांवां सिलेक्ट केल्यामुळे म्हजे फुडें एक थोडोसो प्रॉब्लेम आयला तो म्हणजे भितरली 15-16 नांव आय डोंट वॉन्ट अ कमिटी ऑफ 35 बिकॉज दॅट विल बी टू बीग अनविल्डी सो आय वॉन्ट टू पुश इट डावन टू अराउंड 15 सो नाव आय हॅव एन एक्सरसाइज which I have to do because if anyone is not selected, probably he might feel hurt. So that exercise is on. Yeah, I'm on the job.
Bureau Report, Prudent.
The High Court has asked the state government about the steps taken to curb irregularities and illegalities in the Goa meat complex pointed out by the High Court appointed committee. The High Court has ordered to file the reply within 4 weeks. Meanwhile, the petitioner Govt Raksha Abhiyan yet to get maintenance money from the government for maintenance of the seized animals.
The High Court on Monday asked the state government to file a reply explaining their side in the wake of allegations made by the petitioner and report filed by the High Court appointed committee. The committee in its report had pointed out rampant illegal slaughtering at Goa Meat Complex. The committee had highlighted that the officers at the complex were under influence of traders and butchers and used to issue certificates totally contrary to law. The High Court has ordered to file the action taken report within 4 weeks. The petitioner Govt Raksha Abhiyan is currently taking care of the seized animals. Abhiyan is yet to get maintenance money from the government. The High Court had directed the state government to give maintenance money to the petitioner. On 14th of June, the petitioner got the custody of 113 seized animals from the complex. Petitioner has submitted total bills till 22nd of July worth 4,84,000 rupees, including transportation charges. The High Court directed petitioner to serve a reminder to the government and wait for 1 more week. The High Court will now hear this matter on 4th of September. Mukesh Kumar for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.